Shoo! Welcome to Utah. Oh, it's crazy windy. Woo! Whew. It is crazy windy out there today, but I have made it to Utah and I'm on my way to Moab. It's this little small town on the east side of Utah, and it's really known for great camping, tons of BLM land and trails and stuff. So I think I'm gonna go check it out. And first time ever in Utah. I've heard a lot of people say this is like the most beautiful state in the country. So I'm pretty dang excited, pretty dang pumped. And yeah, let's get going. Let's get back on the road and go check this place out, see what it's got. Alrighty guys, so I actually just made it into Arches National Park, and I actually bought the annual pass. It was only 80 bucks, and it was like 30 bucks just to get in this one park, and I'm planning on visiting 4 or 5 national parks, so I figured it would definitely be worth it. But look at this view, dude. This is just unreal. Look at this terrain. It's an absolute, turned into a gorgeous day. It was raining this morning, but I got lucky. I'm gonna try to make it to Delicate Arch, which is like the best known arch here, I believe. There's like a ton of them, different ones, but that's like the one that you see on all the postcards. It's about 10 mile drive and a good hike. And I haven't really done any hiking yet, so I think I'm gonna check it out. That is just crazy. Alrighty guys, I've got my hiking bag on. Shout out to my Uncle Chuck for providing that with me. It's got these nice water bags built in. And I'm hiking to Delicate Arch. It's about, they said round trip more than 3 miles, more than 500 feet of elevation gain. It said to take about 2 hours. I want to see if I can do it quite a bit faster than that though. But I just need this badly. I've been pretty much stuck in the truck driving for 7 days now. This is like a week in the trip now, so pretty crazy. But it feels good just to get out and move a little bit, and it's just beautiful, crazy terrain. So we'll see how it goes. It says it's supposed to be a difficult hike and rough trail, so I'll catch you guys when I get there. Wow, I made it. It only took me about 40 minutes. The map said it'd take an hour. The wind is pretty crazy. Parked more than a mile and a half all the way over here. Wow. There's a bowl here too. I feel like I'm on a different planet. That's crazy. I was hiking and I saw this sign that said there's this little side trail that took you to some petroglyphs. Look at this. Oh, look at that right there. No way. Awesome. Ute rock art, carved sometime between AD 1650 and 1850. That is so cool, dude. I've never seen petroglyphs before. It's crazy to think people 400 years ago carving that. High detail too. Wow. Only a short little ways left, and I'm gonna get back and I gotta find a place to camp tonight. Whew, I just made it back. Whew, that was honestly way better than I was expecting. I heard mixed things about Arches National Park, but I figured I'd just check it out while I'm over here in Moab, and I heard some people say it was worth skipping. Like, I've heard Zion and Bryce Canyon are like the two can't misses in Utah. But wow, I'm very glad I did that. That was way more impressive than I was imagining. I was thinking just like, oh, arch. I've seen plenty of arches before, but it was just so big, and the landscape around it and just the backdrop was just insane. I'm like so glad I went. It was just incredible. And to see those petroglyphs too was really, really cool. Really, really good hike. Exactly what I needed. I'm gonna get back on the road, get out of Arches National Park, and go find somewhere to camp in Moab. Alrighty guys, so after checking a bunch of places that I thought you could camp out for free, a bunch of them were you had to pay fees and stuff, so I didn't want to do that, but I finally found some BLM land, which is like national forest in Michigan pretty much, and I believe you're pretty much just allowed to camp anywhere on here, your designated sites for free. So I'm gonna take this off-road trail. You can see this massive cliff right behind me. This is crazy. I'm trying to go easy in the truck. Like if it gets any rougher, I'm not gonna push it with the truck. Alrighty. I think this is the spot. Took a while searching, but I found some BML land. Only thing is, it's in a bit of a ditch. I'll show you guys. It is in a bit of a low area right off of the path. So the only thing that would make me nervous, if it started raining, I'd probably get stuck in here pretty easily, but I don't believe it's gonna rain at all. And I'll just have to watch that. If it does start to rain, I'll have to get out of here, but check out the view for the night. Should be a pretty dang sweet view of the cliffs and the mountains tonight. Gorgeous. I got the railroad right here too. I'm not sure how often that's used. You can see there looks like hoof prints all over the place, and it looks like those must be water troughs over there. Apparently about BML land is you're allowed to camp on it, but farmers are also allowed to use it for livestock. So I might have some cows coming by in the morning maybe. But pretty dang cool. I'm gonna get some dinner going. Alrighty. Got making up some spaghetti, getting some noodles cooking. It's really hard to get anything in the propane stove to work at all though in this wind. But here's a setup. Settled in. It got dark fast, so I didn't really show much. What I hid in there. Bam. There it is. Looks pretty dang good. Not as much as I was hoping for, and it's probably a little undercooked because the wind is making it darn near impossible to cook noodles in, but still looks pretty good. Should hold me over hopefully till the morning. I'm gonna slap into this. Oh, it is really cold out again tonight. Utah, baby. Crazy. Not as warm as I was envisioning. The noodles are definitely a little undercooked, but it's still hitting pretty hard. Alrighty guys, finished up dinner. I'm gonna get to bed. It's only like 8:30, but I'm pretty whooped. This is like the earliest I'm gonna be going to bed in so long. Tomorrow, I think the plan is I'm gonna try to make it to Bryce Canyon and Zion National Park, and then try to find a place to probably camp down there, or I may get a motel or find somewhere to like a campground or something so I can get a shower. I am in desperate need of a shower. Moab is super cool. This is probably a place you could spend like a month just here, but I need to get somewhere warmer. I'm sick of this cold. It's like 30 degrees. I got the heater running here. We'll see how it goes. Should all go good though. Good night. Oh, good morning, guys. My view this morning is now 7:30, so I got a crazy amount of sleep, and I actually slept pretty much the whole night. My back got a little tight towards the morning, but slept pretty dang good. It got down to like 30 degrees, and it might have been the best night sleeping in the truck, so hopefully I feel a little bit better today than the last couple days. I'll get up and get going, get on the road. I'm not sure if I'm going to hit just Bryce Canyon today or try to hit Bryce and Zion today, because I think it's about a 4-hour drive to get to Bryce Canyon. We'll see, though. We'll figure it out. And there's really no major towns over there, so I'm not really sure, but figure it out. Time to get up. Alrighty, guys. I stopped to use the bathroom, and apparently this is Butch Cassidy's childhood home. It's pretty dang cool. I figured I'd check it out real quick. Pretty dang cool. Crazy to think about the history of this place. All the stuff that used to go on out in this land. I'm gonna get back on the road though. I'm only about an hour from Bryce Canyon. Alrighty, so I just made it into the park itself, and wow, that little annual pass thing is so handy. Only 80 bucks, and you get every national park. Just get right in for one vehicle for an entire year. And like Arches was 30 bucks entry, and Bryce Canyon is $35 entry, so only 65 bucks already. And I'm planning on hitting Zion National Park probably tomorrow, and Grand Canyon at least on this trip, so that's 2 more. So I'm already gonna be getting my money's worth, more than my money's worth. And I picked up a Dr. Pepper. It was only 70 cents at the grocery store. Like, I don't think I've ever seen 12-ounce pop cans nowadays for 70 cents, below $1. Like, oh, practically losing money, not picking up one. I just drove around a little bit past the gate, and I saw, I think it sounds like in this part you just hit a bunch of the viewpoints and see what are called the hoodoos, which are the crazy rock formations all over the place here in the canyon. So I'm pretty excited to see. I've heard really good things about it, but I'm gonna go check it out. And I'm at this place called Sunset Point. I'm gonna go check out Inspiration Point. I just like the sound of it. Might as well go check it out. So yeah, I'm gonna go check it out, see what it's got, and see how cool it is. Holy shoot. Oh my word. Look at that. Video doesn't do it justice at all, how just big it is. That is insane. I can't even imagine the tens of thousands of years it took to form such crazy rock formations. That is crazy. Look how much snow there is. A solid 4 or 5 feet. It's not expecting this. Sheesh. That is crazy. Wow. Holy mackerel. Holy man. The snow and the red rock. So beautiful. Feels like I'm on a different planet. Dude, look at how much snow there is. I'm scared to go any further towards the edge. You just look, peer right over that snowbank. Look at that. I'm gonna hike up to the point. This is insane. Unbelievable. Alrighty guys, so that was Inspiration Point, and wow, that was incredible. So I've checked out the majority of the points now. Those Sunset and Inspiration definitely seem like the 2 best. Those were just amazing. My mind is just blown. I was not expecting, I guess I don't really know what I was expecting, but it definitely blew away my expectations. Bryce Canyon. Definitely would highly recommend. That was well worth it. Just incredible. And it's kind of nice too, for even in the wintertime. It's just like dead here. There's hardly any people. Only a couple of cars and people at each spot, really. And like, you don't really have to do any of the hiking. Like, pretty much all the points, there's just one all pretty close to the entrance, and you can just drive right to them, and it's just a real short hike to get to most of the good viewing spots. So pretty nice, but definitely really easy to access and stuff. But now it is about a little after 3, and I was kind of thinking about truck camping up here in the mountains, but there is way more snow and it's a lot colder than I was expecting. So I'm not really, I don't know. A lot of the like trails and stuff are closed off with there being like 5 foot of snow everywhere. So I don't know. It's been like 5 days since I've showered. I'm pretty dang desperate for a shower. So I may just end up trying to, if I can find a cheap motel. I budgeted for a couple motels. So it might be a motel night for tonight, and the last one until I get to my final destination. So probably spend all day tomorrow at Zion. But I'm pretty pumped. I'll catch up with you guys in a little bit. Figure out where I'm doing to camp tonight. Alrighty guys, good morning. Able to make it to Kanab, Utah, which is like right in the Arizona border. But I am heading back up north into Zion National Park today. I was able to find a motel last night for only $55 with a free breakfast, and it was like the nicest cheap hotel I've ever been at, and everybody was super nice, so it was exactly what I needed. A really nice, long, refreshing shower this morning, and a good night's sleep in a really nice bed, and I am like feeling totally back to 100% again today. And then I think tonight I'm going to try to make it to St. George, which is close to Nevada. And then hopefully tomorrow I should probably make it to my final destination tomorrow. Today's the February 28th. I left on the 19th, so I am like 9 days into this trip, something like that. And it's almost March tomorrow, so pretty crazy. Phew. It is just a blizzard out. Well, it's not too hard. It just keeps coming in waves. This mountain weather is just crazy, but look at this canyon, dude. Crazy. And I've just about made it into Zion National Park. Pretty pumped, although I'm pretty bummed I'm probably not going to be able to see anything with these near whiteout conditions it looks like up ahead. Hi. Hey, I've got the annual pass.
Perfect. Do you want a map today?
Oh, sure.
Awesome.
Thank you.
Drive safe. Have a great day.
Thanks, you too.
Thank you.
Dude, I absolutely love this annual pass. I've already saved like 20 bucks with this thing, and I've only hit 3 national parks. I made it past the gate. It's my first official time in Zion. I'm not really sure where everything is to view or all the best stuff to see is. I know the two most well-known places, the Narrows hike and Angel's Landing. I believe the Narrows is closed down this time of year. Wow, that's just gorgeous. I'm gonna get distracted. This place is insane. And I'm not sure if you can do Angel's Landing this time because that's like known as the most dangerous hike in America, and it's like the super narrow chain section where you need a permit, but I think I can hike too as far as the permit or the chain section without a permit just to see what the canyon's like from up there. So I'm probably not gonna do like the really sketchy part that goes way out into the canyon. It's crazy. Oh my word, dude. This terrain. That's cool. And out of the darkness. It's nice, there's like zero traffic and zero people here too. Wow, this place is insane. Video just does not do it justice at all. Like, look at this canyon. You drove through this tunnel way up there. Rounded all these cliffs, and then it just felt like you just drove into this giant bowl. It's crazy. Alrighty guys, so I made it on the Canyon Scenic Drive, which I got pretty dang lucky. I didn't even realize. I didn't do a ton of research before I came on this trip. But apparently you're only allowed to drive your own vehicle on this road from December through February, and today is the last day of February, so this is the last day I could drive on this scenic drive, which is like the must-see here, without going on a shuttle, having to go and reserve and get on a shuttle bus. So I got pretty lucky with that. I just passed Angel's Landing. This, I believe, actually is Angel's Landing right here. You hike all the way to the top of that. Another pool here, big pile of snow. It just keeps going up. Wow. Man, you just feel so tiny in here. This trapped, this massive canyon. Look at how many switchbacks there are. All this crisscrosses are switchbacks. Oh, I better be getting close to the change section though. Been hiking for about an hour. It's insane. And this is where the journey ends. That is the change section of Angel's Landing. And I ain't going any further. That's where you need a permit, right there. Whew. Wow. That is a long ways down. Wow. I normally don't mind heights too much, but that is something else. Holy shoot. Look at that. Wow. That is ridiculous. Oh my gosh. This trail has about 1 million switchbacks. It was a little scary coming down in that slippery snow. I had to like hold myself back and my knees were so tired, but dude, I cannot believe I just basically climbed all the way, hiked all the way to the top of that. That's insane, but it looks like we got some stormy weather coming, so I need to get out of here. I'm gonna try to make it to the town of St. George tonight, and yeah, I gotta get going. Alrighty guys, so I made it all the way to St. George, Utah, and about, I think only like less than an hour away from Las Vegas. And then from there, I'll reach hopefully my final destination tomorrow. And yeah, so I made it out of Zion. Really epic day. It was pretty dang awesome. I think the only downside with Zion was the amount of people in the wintertime, which was kind of crazy. But overall, it was still a really awesome day. I was at this Walmart in St. George. I was real close to the movie theater, so I ended up driving right down the road and going and watch Cocaine Bear. And it was everything you'd expect it to be. It was pretty amazing. So that's how I spent my evening, so it's pretty late right now. And I crawl in the back for the night. And guess we'll see what happens tomorrow. I'm not 100% sure what I'm going to do. If it's going to rain all day, I'll probably just try to drive to my final destination. But yeah, really fun day. I will catch you guys in the morning. Alrighty guys, so it's been a couple hours and I'm getting close, only about an hour and a half away from my final destination in Arizona. I'm excited to get there. I'll catch up with you guys when I get close to there, and yeah, we'll see what happens tonight. I'll just try to find a spot to camp, and that's the plan. You can see I'm pretty much in the desert now, out of the mountains in lower elevation, and it's snowing. And I think I'm in California now. 30s and snow. Alrighty guys, so it was dark out and I made it into the Arizona desert. It made it to my final stop for this trip. Pretty dang crazy. Disheartening right when I got here. It was 40 degrees and dumping rain, just a total washout pretty much all night. But it cleared out when it got dark, and now the stars are out. You can hear the coyotes just yapping out there, and there's just something so peaceful and calming about it. But I'm on some BML land off the highway. There's a bunch of other campers around me, so I'm feeling pretty good about this spot. Now that I'm here, once I get kind of settled, I'll be able to focus a lot more just on like the filming aspect of this trip, because I haven't really been doing that much filming, or really the greatest job, just kind of showing everything. But yeah, crazy. I'm finally here. I'm really looking forward to the morning. And yeah, I'm pretty dang tired. I'll catch you guys in the morning. Really excited to show you around and hopefully get some nice weather tomorrow.